So, Özil is practically back in Turkey. Fenerbahce, he landed earlier today. So my question is it about time that we drop Aubameyang from the starting lineup? Yo, what's going on, people? It's Manny here and I'm back on AFC Exclusive. So today I'm going to be giving you my starting lineup for tonight's game against Newcastle. As you guys saw, obviously, the last time we played Newcastle a couple of weeks ago in the FA Cup, we drew 0-0 in 90 minutes. And obviously that went into extra time. We didn't even score a goal until the second half of the extra time. Emile Smith-Rowe obviously started the goal scoring and then Aubameyang added to the tally. But like I asked you guys before, is it about time that we drop Aubameyang from the starting lineup? In the not Newcastle game, in the Crystal Palace game, obviously that was a 0-0 draw at the Emirates as well. Now, how can we not score a goal at home against Crystal Palace? That's like what, 5 games in a row now against Crystal Palace that we haven't been able to beat them. Couple of, well, literally draws, and draws. Oh, loss. I can't remember. But we ain't beating them in 5 games in a row. So that was Crystal Palace. And we were playing at home. Aubameyang hasn't really been scoring. Yes, he scored against Newcastle in the FA Cup. But like I said, that was in extra time. Now, it's going to be a different ball game tonight. So, obviously, Newcastle, we know they're going to come with the low block. Just like the FA Cup, they're going to try and catch us in a counter-attack. Now, the difference I think today is going to make is they had Andy Carroll playing. He had great chances, don't get me wrong. Again, Bert Leno saved us bare times in that game. But I think they're going to switch up a little bit because Callum Wilson is going to be back. And he's going to start and he don't miss chances. He's a goal scorer. Now, that's going to be the difference in this game. Newcastle are going to come with a low block. And Callum Wilson, if he gets any sniff at the goal, only Bert Leno again will be able to save us. Let's put it that way, yeah? So, I'm going to be giving you my starting lineup for this game. All right, let me start from the back. Like I said, Bert Leno, man of the match couple of games now against Crystal Palace. Man of the match saved us again. I think Benteke had a massive chance, that header. We all saw it. Bert Leno came to our saviour again. Saviour came to our help, whatever you want to call it. But this guy is doing bits. That's what, 4 or 5 clean sheets now in a row for Bert Leno, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. So Bert Leno has to start in goal for me. On that topic about goalkeeper, is it about time that we need to... It's not even a case of is it about time. It is about time we find a responsible and a decent backup to Bert Leno, because this is going to be a long season. It's already a long season. Games are coming thick and fast. Europa League is going to be starting again soon. We are still in the FA Cup. If Bert Leno gets injured, we are fucked. It's simple as that. We need a backup goalkeeper. I don't care what anyone says. Ronald said it's not good enough. So for me, on that topic, we need a backup goalkeeper. Ben Foster is there, chilling. Yeah, let's go and get that man. That's my point of view. But there's bare goalkeepers that we can get. But for me, all I'm saying is we need to get a backup goalkeeper. But anyways, back to my starting lineup. I digress. Anyways, so my back four. So I'm going to be going with a 4-2-3-1 formation. That's what I always do because I think that's clearly is working for us at the moment. So my back four has to be again. So I'm going to start with Bellerin on the right back because Cedric ain't doing shit, let's be honest. And Maitland-Niles had a really poor game against Crystal Palace. So it has to be Bellerin for me. Now, in the centre mid, again, has to be Rob Holding. I'm going with Rob Holding. And I'm going to have to bring in Gabriel in this one because I think David Luiz played well, don't get me wrong. And as we know, Pablo Mari is clearly injured at the minute. So he's going to be out for a couple of games. So I think it's time that we bring in Gabriel. He started off being the player of the month for 3 consecutive months in a row. David Luiz is not our future prospect. Let's be honest, this is probably going to be his last season at Arsenal. So we need to give Gabriel as many games as possible. So for me, it has to be Gabriel and Holding. And as you guys saw in the Crystal Palace game, we missed this guy dearly. Man like Kieran Tierney. He is back, he's been training, and he has to start. If he can start, he has to start. No question about it. Because you can see the lack of creativity that we had on the left flank against Crystal Palace. Maitland-Niles, like I said, wasn't doing it. Every time he gets in the position where he should take on the defender on one-on-one, when you know that Kieran Tierney would have done so, it's like Maitland-Niles plays backwards, and we can't keep playing backwards. We need to score goals. So for me, it has to be Kieran Tierney, has to come back into the fold if he's ready to start. I don't want to rush him back, but if he's ready to start, he has to start. End of. No questions. Now, my two midfields has to be Xhaka and Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, you know, he played in the last game, came in, got about, 20 minutes under his belt. He weren't really, you know, he just came back from a long-term injury, let's be honest. Not long-term, but, you know, he was out for a couple of months. He weren't really up to speed, but I think this is a game that, again, he can come in and potentially break Newcastle's low hold and low blocks. And I think with Xhaka, again, sort of dropping into the back line when we're pushing forward, Thomas Partey potentially could be that one feeding the ball into the, you know, the striking positions, in my opinion. So it's got to be Xhaka and Thomas Partey for me. Those two has to start. Tobias had a good game against Palace, but again, he couldn't break them down. So it has to be Xhaka and Partey. Now, the three. Woo! Now, this is the question. I asked you guys at the beginning. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, right? Because the thing about us Arsenal fans is we need to try and keep the same energy. We were very, very quick when Lacazette went scoring to be like, Laka needs to go on the bench, drop him on the bench, play Oba up front. Oba is a goal scorer. Now the roles have turned. The roles, literally, Oba ain't scoring. Laka is scoring. So my question is it time that we drop Oba? Because clearly, it's like there are games when he doesn't look like he's on it. Let's be honest. He's the captain of this club. He ain't playing like a captain. So it's time that we drop my man. For me, for the three, personally, I'll be going with Martinelli. He's back. We know he's fit. I'll be playing Martinelli on the left. The energy is unreal. Him and Tierney are going to bust the left. Newcastle ain't going to know what hit them. In the middle, Emile Smith-Rowe. Willian, he shouldn't be coming near the starting lineup, in my opinion. Has to be Emile Smith-Rowe. And again, then we got Saka on the right. Because Pepe ain't doing shit. Let's be honest. He ain't doing it. He's now become the second option, if not the third, probably behind Willian, to Saka. We spent 72 million pounds on a player that can't even perform. Bad business. So for me, the three has to be Martinelli if he's fit to start, because he's been training, let's be honest. Emile Smith-Rowe and Saka. Then up front, who else? Lacazette. Like I said, he's banging in goals. So why stop the run? Oba ain't doing it. Because then that way, if you look on the bench, then we've got a strong bench. In the likes of Willian, Pepe and Aubameyang to come in and potentially change the game. Because sometimes we look on the bench and you're thinking, you know what, who can you actually bring on? You can't bring on Willock to change the game. Tobias can't change the game. He can't score goals. So therefore, if you have an Nketiah, don't even get me started on that one, yeah? Because if West Ham want him, sell him. Because remember when that time when we sold Iwobi? That was a bargain. And everyone said, why did we sell him? We got a bargain off of him. Let's be honest about it. He's doing well at Everton, don't get me wrong. So for me, Nketiah ain't for this club. Balogun has to stay. I will personally be putting Balogun on in the sub, potentially to come on and if things ain't going right. But anyways, that's my starting lineup. Let me know, guys, if you guys would make any changes, if you agree or disagree with any of this shit that I'm chatting. But it is what it is. It's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Now that Özil is gone, he's practically gone. He's landed in Turkey. Man's holding up the flag. It is what it is. Do you know what? Personally, I wish him the best of luck. And I think this is probably one of the transfers, I would say, in the last decade that I don't feel any way about, on the basis that I just feel like the way he was mistreated within the last 10 months was bad. You don't treat people like that. Don't get me wrong, I know he was on a high wage and a 350k, wherever he is. And I think this is a player that splits opinion in the Arsenal fan base. Like I said, for me, he's a baller. If he was playing, he would have been creating chances. There was a stat that came out the other day. My guy's created over 700 chances when in his Arsenal career. And only how many assists? Because the strikers that we had back in the day couldn't put the chances away. So imagine in the likes of Aubameyang, and we've seen it. I'm not even going to sort of try and go backwards. But anyways, I wish him the best of luck in Turkey and Fenerbahce. Look after him, Fenerbahce, because I know you guys will. I know that's his country, Turkey, and that. But I personally don't feel any two way about it. I'm still going to watch his game. I'm still going to support him as a person, as a player. But I just personally think Arsenal, we fucked up. But I am relieved that this saga is over. Now we can move on. Because I do think it's been weighing heavy on the team. In the sense of, is it coming? Is it going? Is it playing? Is it coming back into the team? No one knew what was going on. Now we know. He's going to Fenerbahce. And like I said, I wish him the best of luck. Let me know, guys, what you guys think in the comments in regards to this transfer. Are you relieved? Are you happy? Are you sad? Was you even a fan of Ozil? Because I know, like I say, this guy split opinions in the fan base. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And again, in the comments, let me know what will be your starting lineup in this game. And hopefully we can get a win against Newcastle this time in 90 minutes, because there ain't no extra time in this game. Score prediction for me, I think we're going to keep a clean sheet. We're going to score a couple of goals. I'm going for 2-0. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I'll see you after the game.